Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, my name is Kayla and here we love to talk about all things luxury and high-end makeup and beauty. So today we are going to be talking about the new Wayne Goss complexion products. We have the Weightless Powder, the Luxury Cream Foundation, and his new sponge or puff for application. So if you are interested in seeing a demo of these as well as hearing my thoughts, then just keep watching. Okay, so I picked up, oh, it's gonna blind you, the foundation in the shade number 11. The lightest shade was number 12 and it looked a little too light, so I went with shade 11 and it is the perfect match. So it comes in this plastic case. It's super pretty though and super luxurious. You get 1 ounce of product as in a typical foundation product, and it is a cream texture, cream balm kind of texture. I will say that I did use this yesterday and wow. Okay, that's all I could say. I'll give you more of my thoughts, but wow. I also picked up his sponge. So I have used it, so I'm sorry, but it's dirty. But you can take this little thing, it's stretchy, so that you can use either side and flip it to either side, which I think is just so smart. So this side is the side that Wayne recommends to use with the cream foundation product. It's not quite as textured as this other side. I know it's probably not gonna pick up on camera, but this side it's like less fluffy, whereas this side is more fluffy. And it's almost got like this squishy silicone-y kind of thing in the middle, and it's really interesting and really pleasing to squeeze. So this is what I've used to apply the foundation, and that's what we're gonna use today. So I will say that it is very pigmented and you do not need a lot of product, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pick some up on this applicator on the less fluffy side. I use the clean side so you can kind of see how much that I do pick up whenever I use this. Like, that's probably gonna be it to cover my whole face. It's very pigmented. So let's go ahead and apply it. I don't have anything on my face other than my skincare. I do wanna try it with a glowy product underneath, like my Art Glow Lust, but today I just wanna show y'all how this wears without anything other than skincare and SPF, but that's included, right? See, just that one little swipe and it's extremely pigmented. In Wayne's video, he talked about how the more you work this in and push this into the skin, the better that it's gonna look, and I totally 100% agree with that. So I'm picking up some more. As you can see, the shade match is like perfect for me, and it really just blends into the skin seamlessly. So that is one, I mean, extremely light layer. For me personally, I like a little bit more coverage, so I am gonna build it up, but that is what it looks like with one really light layer. I do want to build it up for y'all though, so let's pick up some more product. So just because I have so much redness on my nose, I mean, really anything other than a beauty blender never works for my preferences on my nose, so it's nothing to do with this foundation, but I am gonna show you, I'm gonna use my beauty blender to pick up just a little bit and tap it on my nose. Okay, y'all, so there it is applied to my entire face. Like I said, it is like the perfect match. As you can see, it matches my neck, my chest, and even though it's a cream satin finish, it still makes my skin look glowy and flawless. So let me come in a little bit so that you can see the texture of it on my skin. It's really, really beautiful, y'all. And for me, this is like the perfect finish in a foundation, and you don't really need much. I had this blemish up here and it still peeks through a little. I'm actually gonna test this for y'all on camera and as like a spot concealer as well, so we're gonna see. But even with just that little bit of foundation, it did provide coverage, but it still looks very, very natural on my skin. And because of the skincare that I like to use, it still looks juicy like I like, but not too juicy. And I will say that when I wore this yesterday, I wore it, I mean, at least 12 hours, okay? And it is one of those foundations that gets more beautiful the longer you wear it. Kind of like the Lisa Eldridge foundation. These two are not the same at all, but that is one, for me at least, it gets prettier the longer that I wear it, and that's exactly what this one did. As it started like melting with the oils in my skin as the day went on, I didn't know it was possible, but it looked even prettier. So I'm actually gonna pick up a little bit with my finger. I have not done this yet, and I'm gonna use it to see if it'll cover up more of my blemishes. And of course it did. I figured it would, but I just had to test it out. Not complete coverage, but it did cover it enough for my liking, and it still looks flawless. So I wasn't gonna do this, but I changed my mind. I actually wanna try it as concealer as well. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use my finger to apply it as concealer. I haven't done this, but why not? I don't have words. This is the side with, obviously, and this is the side without. It's like the perfect kind of coverage for a concealer in my opinion. It's not like full coverage, but it's also not light coverage. It's just that perfect happy medium, and I just think that it looks really, really pretty. Oh my gosh, I love it. I absolutely love it. So let me go ahead and put some under this eye for concealer, and then I'm gonna be back to talk about the powder. Okay, so that is the foundation applied to my entire face, under my eyes, and okay, this like putting it under my eyes is like a total game changer. Yesterday, I fell in love with the foundation, but I just used, what did I use? Oh, I used my Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate Concealer, and now I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna need this for concealer as well because it looks so beautiful. As you can see, like I said earlier, it's still very natural looking while offering coverage and also kind of like blurring on my skin, which I really, really love. So next we have the Weightless Powder, and it is translucent, a translucent powder. It is talc free, and it's extremely airy and extremely beautiful. So without risking spilling it, here is the powder. It looks white, but I can assure you it is not. Now on deeper skin tones, I don't know, it is translucent and it doesn't show up on my skin, but I'm the color of paper, so that could be different on deeper skin tones, but I highly doubt it because it is translucent. So I'm going to, just so you can see, I want to apply some just to the areas where I get more oil throughout the day. I'm not a powder all over the face kind of person because, especially with this being a satin foundation, yesterday when I wore it, I just put it in the areas where I get oilier, and that was perfect for me. I'm just going to pick some up, tap a little bit off. It's so finely milled, y'all. Like, you don't need a lot of this product. And first I'm gonna apply it to my forehead because I think that's where you're gonna be able to see a difference the most. So I'm just gonna kind of take it, just like that. And immediately, do you see how it took that shine down? It's like magic. So I'm gonna do the same thing, pick up a little bit more, and I'm gonna do this side of my nose so you can see the difference there as well. So this is the side with the powder as well as on my forehead, and this is the side without. As you can see, it just blurred my skin and took down that shine. So here's the side without it. And then here's the side with it. It's translucent. It definitely mattifies the skin, but it doesn't like emphasize any of my pores or anything. So I added it to the other side of my nose and cheek area-ish. So now I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna switch his little puff to the other side. And I'm gonna pick up a little bit using the other side, and I'm gonna tap it under my eyes to set my concealer, which is also the foundation. So you can really see the difference there, adding it under my eye. It still looks very natural. So this is the under eye that has it. And this is the under eye that doesn't. It looks matte right now, but when I tell you as the day goes on, I don't know if it's the combination of the powder with the foundation or what, but it just looks even more beautiful as the day goes on. So I'm gonna put a little bit of the powder under this eye. I'm gonna finish up my face using all Wayne Goss products, y'all. That makes me so excited. You don't even know. When his lipsticks came out, I was like, I cannot wait for the day that I can say I have a full face of Wayne Goss on, and like today is that day. Hallelujah. Oh my gosh. I know it's so dramatic, but I love Wayne. I think he's amazing, and he's just such a sweet, sweet human being. So I'm gonna go finish up my face, and I will be back with my final thoughts. Okay, y'all, so here is the finished look. I will link all of the products down below that I used, but everything except for my brows, because he doesn't yet have a brow product. Fingers crossed that maybe we will, but everything else on my face is Wayne Goss. So all of this is, other than the foundation, is powder products, his powder bronzer, blush, highlight, eyeshadow, everything. And I just think that the finish and the whole look is so, so beautiful. It looks a little bit more matte right now, but still so natural and so glowy. But throughout the day, my oils are gonna come through and it's just gonna look even more beautiful. I think that this foundation would be great for travel, because like you could just bring, I'm not gonna blind you, let me take the lid off. You could just bring this and no concealer, and this could work as your foundation and your concealer. I don't think I mentioned earlier, it has a slight scent, but nothing like really crazy. It's just, I don't even know how to describe it, what the scent is. It's not like skincare-y, and it's not like perfumey or anything like that. It's just kind of like foundation. I don't know. But it's nothing, I mean, I don't smell it once I put it on my face or anything like that. This powder, like I said, I don't know how it's gonna work for deeper skin tones, but as sheer as it is and as much as it's finely milled, I think that this will work just fine on deeper skin tones as well. But I love it. You need the tiniest little amount, so this giant thing is gonna last like forever. And it takes down glowiness and it blurs your pores, and I think that this would just be something beautiful to carry with you, you know, just to kind of do a touch up throughout the day. And it's just really, really beautiful. And as far as this puff, I'm sorry, it's so dirty, y'all, but as far as this, like, I'm gonna pick up another one because I want to try it. I haven't yet, but I want to try it like for bronzer and for blush and all of those things, and I just love it. It's so soft, and I love how there's like a silicone piece in the middle, so it's like squishy but not too squishy. And I just think that this is absolutely fantastic, y'all. So overall, I am obsessed. Like, I cannot recommend this enough. I know that he only came out with 12 shades, but as you could see, like, I could sheer it out on my face, even though it can be built up to full coverage. If you're a fan of more sheer coverage, it can work like that too, especially if you have on like a really, really juicy base, which I'm gonna wear this with the Art Glow Lust, and I will post a pinned comment down below as to how it wore with that. But I just think that the shades, they really are flexible kind of shades. And I really do think that the shades can be flexible. So overall, I highly recommend this. This is definitely gonna go into my top foundations like it already has. I'm obsessed. And I am so, so happy for and proud of Wayne Goss for releasing yet another amazing product. I mean, I wouldn't expect any less, of course, but still, congratulations. And I'm just so, so happy for him, and I can't wait to see what he brings out next. So let me know in the comment section down below, have you tried this yet? What are your thoughts? Are you as obsessed with it as I am? And as always, if you like this video, please be sure to hit that like button. And if you like my content, please hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you as part of our little fam here on YouTube. And if you're not following me over on Instagram, it's at beautybykaylak. I'd love to see you over there too. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye!